What's up, everybody? Ben, you got me laughing. Man, almost forgot to go live. I was laughing so hard. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday to you. Just made a big old batch of pina coladas. Time to have a go in. Let the weekend begin. Let's go. Man, we got a lot to cover today. Probably gonna go with a full hour today. Can everybody see me? Can everybody hear me? You know what I've been doing? I've been doing it the smart way. Let me first check the live stream. You know what I need to do? I need to take my phone off of the Wi-Fi. I got a message from AT&T saying, "Hey, we're noticing." It's probably a scam, so I didn't click on the link. Said, "Hey, we're noticing not all your devices are running well." I'm like, "I have it." And Chris Bellamy, just AT&T. Yeah. Can everybody hear me? Yes, Josh says yes. So who's here today? My gosh, we got BB. I don't see Steven here first. Let's go. Oh, Steve's not here. Look at you sneaking in, BB. What's up, Chris? Good job, you. Speaker, yes, we're gonna give a speaker away today. Great. But look at Chris calling Steve out. Good job. Is it weird that the giveaway makes me think of Lefroy? Oh, because of the flame. Because of the flame. Lefroy gets a smoky whiskey. Scott, chicken dinners in the house. What's up, Scott? We're going to talk about Scott today. We're going to talk about Scott a little bit. Scott doesn't know. We're going to talk about Scott, but what Scotty doesn't know, we're going to talk about. Scotty, calling Scotty. The champion's in the building. Let's see who else is in here. We got Josh is here. How's it going today? Pepsi's in the house. Morning on 8 a.m. Saturday. I'll take a virgin one, please. Cheers to you, Pep. Mine is not. Hey, Chad's in here. Chad and Scott had an epic battle. Was it 2 weeks ago now? Hey, everyone. Happy Friday. I will say, for whatever reason, I could use a nap. Fair enough. Naps are a good friend. Ben, hey, Charlie, you officially a Swiftie now. That's what you had me laughing at. We'll talk about the Chiefs today, actually. We have a new giveaway that we're going to announce that is Chief related. Not necessarily Taylor Swift related, but you know what? We're going to talk about Taylor Swift today and a weird segue topic. So, yeah. Monty's in the house. What's up, Monty? Okay, so the giveaway today. Let me play you guys a quick video of what we're going to give away. Now, we didn't do it live last week, did we? Or did we? No, I think it was 2 weeks ago. I had to skip out last week for some reason. Anyway, the last giveaway we did, I tried to upload the videos too long. StreamYard, which is what I'm talking to you guys on now, only allows you 200 megabytes of a video. And so anyway, I'm gonna preface this. So today we're going to talk about a brand new, just announced breakthrough in LED technology. This is game changing, folks, and don't want to miss this news. Our next couple of videos, we're going to talk about that. Got a tree update for you. We're going to talk about the giveaway today. We're going to talk about a huge Patreon giveaway. We're going to talk about, I put down Alex versus Alex. So I'd remind, the Alexes, Alex Campbell. I sent him an email this week to the wrong Alex. We're going to talk about Alex versus Alex. We're talking about the Chiefs. We're going to talk about Menards. We're going to talk about some walkthroughs. We're going to talk about Taylor Swift. We're going to talk about Laura, who's a Swiftie, and she's usually in here. She must not be in here yet. But yeah, so anyway, I tried to play the video 2 weeks ago of the giveaway, and it wouldn't play because I was trying to screen share. Apparently, screen share doesn't do volume. So I broke up today's in two different videos. I think I got the timing down where I can switch them pretty good. So let me show you what we're going to do today for a giveaway. You're breaking up for me. I'm breaking up for you. What am I breaking up for? Now it's good. Okay. Reese is in the house. Oh, I called you Josh, didn't I? Josh, I'm sorry about that. What up, Reese? I always do that. I don't know why. That's good now. Okay, well, good. Let me show you the giveaway. It's actually pretty cool. So I'm going to show you the unboxing, and I'm going to show you some video I took of the actual speaker, which is right behind me right there. And actually, I got another one right here. So boom. And I'll demonstrate for you a little bit. It's a freaking neat speaker. I bought 5 of them, and I'll give away 2 to 4, depending on how I like it. I'm going to keep them. I'm going to keep most of them, but I'm going to give at least 2 away because they're so neat, and you can pair them, and you can have them throughout. They're neat. So anyway, quick warning though, The unboxing should be at normal, and I don't know how the audio is going to play out for the music portion. It may be louder. I don't know. So just be prepared to hit that volume dial if you need it. So let me show you first. The unboxing is about 90 seconds long, and I think the music portion is about 60 seconds long. Not terribly long. So here you go. Here's what we're going to do for today's giveaway. Howdy, folks. Charlie here from Christmas on Crestline. Thanks for tuning in. Today, I'm going to review for you the Flame Atmosphere speaker. This is an LED speaker. Howdy, folks. Charlie here from Christmas on Crestline. Thanks for tuning in. Today, I'm going to review for you the Flame Atmosphere speaker. This is an LED speaker you can use in your yard or in your house, indoor or outdoor. It looks like a flame. It looks like a tiki torch LED style, and it's a Bluetooth speaker. The Flame Atmosphere speaker. I'm going to unbox it. I'm going to review it. Let's get to it. All right, the Flame Atmosphere speaker. Battery is built in for the flame effect. Yeah, let's see what's in the box. All right. So we got 2 lights, okay, and all right, so in the box we have the 2 lights. It looks like the speaker's up top here. Looks like you have a pause, play, volume buttons, and a light button on here with an LED diode on there. There is no real way to take this apart, so the battery's absolutely going to be built in. Looks like you have your charging port right there. So it comes with the 2 lights, comes with the mounting post if you want to put this in the ground. Also comes with, it seems like a very sturdy, that's going to be a metal hanger with attached brackets and screws. So if you want to put this into any type of mount outside, also comes with additional wood screws and brackets there. Comes with a USB to USB-C charging cord. Also comes with a hanger in case we want to hanger it just by using the attached handle there. And the handle, actually, I thought that was straight up plastic. That actually has a leather feel to it. I don't think that is plastic. I think that is actually leather. So that's pretty neat to see. Comes with other mounting brackets and your list of instructions for this.
I'm staying alive, I'm killing the journey, feel something brewing inside of me. Inside of me. You don't know the whole story, what I had to do and everybody doubted me.
Don't you hesitate, you giving me anxiety. Say yes, baby, you should say yes. I'ma love you till I take my last.
Things I want to talk about. See if my people just stay suffer now.
Not a switch side. Just make your own choices and hope that you'll feel fine. My life is a journey, so I'ma just live life. Whatever I'm doing, I do it the good mind.
Well, if I heard that right, I messed up on the music, and I thought it was my earphones earlier when I was making that video, and apparently I produced it wrong. So anyway, so that's the thing, and no, I didn't pick the songs. You can blame my teenage kids for picking the songs. I have no idea who any of those artists are. So I said, hey, give me like 5 or 6 songs and make it kind of elevator music. And they said, what's elevator music? And I said, yeah, okay, I get that. So just no bad words, please. And even though I like countries, not everybody likes country, so no country. So anyway, so they picked the song. So that's what we're going to give away today. So it's a $2 super chat. Oh, he is in the building. What up, Steve? You got called out earlier, my friend. Craig fixed that. Craig fixed that. Reno, Nevada checking in. Craig, I've not seen you in the chat before. Great to have you here. So $2 super chat. So Craig, I'm going to put you in the name of Will. So to enter, $2 super chat. If we get above 80, because these are $40 a piece, they're $80 for 2. So if we get above the $80 mark and I can break even, I'll give away the 2-pack. Otherwise, we're going to give away a 1-pack. Quick caveat: if we get over 100, I'll give away all 3. But I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose too much money on it. So yeah, if we get to $80 for super chat, then I'll give away 3 speakers. But otherwise, just the 1 speaker. $2 super chat get you entered. Let me put you in here for Craig. Let me put your big name in for Craig. And also, since we were doing Friday giveaways instead of Monday giveaways, as Scott can probably attest to, it takes a little bit longer to get you the packages because I had a routine. I gave away it on Monday to send it on Tuesday. Now that I'm doing them on Friday, guess what? I'm not going to rush out and mail things real quickly on the weekends because I got too much to do. You know why? Because I have a Christmas show in September. So when I get out and about the following Monday, then I'll send it out. Oh, Monty's in there. Monty's involved in it. Put Monty in the big giveaway. So it's $2 an entry. If you you can do more. So let's get the giveaways out of the way. What's up, Rob? What's up, Rob? He is a channel member. So if you want to be a Patreon member, we the first giveaway of the month is a Patreon only giveaway. All you got to do, doesn't matter if you're a $1 a month supporter because you can make your own tiers, or $3 or $25 like Scott is, and like Braden is, and like Boilermaker is, and there's a couple others. You get extra entries. And we're going to give away this bad boy right here. If I can lift it with one hand. This right here is the Nova Stella color washing outdoor 105 feet LED strip of permanent color washing outdoor lights. Yeah, the same ones, the exact same ones I color wash my house with. I swear by these things. They're 100% my favorite toy. But that is what's going to be given away next week. Those they go for $150. Depends if they're on sale. Anywhere from $189, and it kind of depends where they're at in fluctuation for price. But at their MSRP, it's $190. So I'm giving that away. All you have to do to be a Patreon is be a Patreon member, and you'll be in the Patreon only giveaway, and that's next Friday. So there is one caveat to that, and I'll talk about it more next week. But this does have the brand new DIY chip in it that works with the Smart Life app. There are pros and cons to this. If you need, crave, and love DIYing your lights, then you'll have no problems loving them. I prefer the Magic Lantern app to what they just switched to. What they just switched to was a DIY demand where you can make whatever colors you want. And it's cool. It's neat. You can make them in all sorts of patterns. I like the pre-programmed ones because there was 100 and some odd pre-programmed ones. That's just me. Oh, Monty's in there, Ben's in there, and Steve's in there. I'm going to add you, Ben there. Monty, did you do it twice? Let me go back to you, Monty. Where you at? Monty did not do it twice. Did it once. So Ben and Steve are now in. Cool. Ben and Steve. So that's today's giveaway, and that is covers next week's giveaway. Another cheers to you. Let's get to some cool news. Michigan, God bless. No offense, Pepsi, but God bless the USA. University of Michigan just had a humongous breakthrough in LED technology. They just announced it. When did they announce it? I think less than 10 days ago. Anyway, this is going to have a huge effect on your phones, what they cost, on your TVs, what they cost, on your Christmas lights, what they cost. Why? We all know RGB lights, red, green, blue. They can make up 16 million colors just with that combination. The most of the power goes to illuminating the blue portion of that light. Blue takes way more energy than red and green do. And therefore, if you want to get a white of any color or a light color, you have to have blue involved. And so you're taking more energy to create more lights. They just increased or decreased the amount of energy it takes to illuminate adequately and perfectly a blue LED by a factor of 10. That is huge. That's going to completely game change everything LED. I think it's going to take about 2 years to hit the market, maybe even 3. And here's why. Like Nova Stella, they still have, just as an example, they still have, I think, 100 boxes left of these lights with the old controller in it. I prefer the old controller, but I now own both because the new controller, you don't have to buy the new controller and you can switch them in and out, which is what I'm doing. And it's only $20. They were genius at that price point. Good for them. Because it's only $20. It takes 14 seconds to switch them in and out. But say they have 100 left. Legitimately, they told me because I did ask. It's either 100 or 200. I forget. Anyway, they have some left of last year's model. So I think because Michigan University just made this breakthrough, I think it's going to take a year to hit technology. Boom, there's 1 year. And then everybody's going to make their products with this new tech. There's 2 years. And then leftovers, So I think it's going to take about 3 years for all this to hit the market. But the announcement says in Ann Arbor, Michigan, which is where University of Michigan is located, and a step that could lead to longer battery life in smartphones and lower power consumption for larger screen TVs. Researchers at the University of Michigan have extended the lifetime of blue organic light emitting diodes by a factor of 10. This can take a jump of 20% less used energy in the future displays. So that is huge news, humongous news. I adore everything about that because it's going to mean cheaper everything. And I like cheap. I like cheap. So I'm excited about what that's going to mean for us. That includes pixel decorators. That includes LED decorators. Guess it does not include incandescent decorators. But yeah, TV, smartphones, your cars, your displays in your car, so many different things. I was excited about that. Let's talk about my tree. Let me show you what my tree looks like. So I had a tree guy out this morning because I'm hanging. As soon as we get done here, you and me talking, because I'm only going to have one pina colada. Yeah. But I'm going to get on the roof and start hanging lights. Normally I do it the first weekend after September 15th, but it didn't happen this year. My tree, as you all know, is the star of my show. And I'm trying to save it. And the guy came by today, said, whatever you do, do not hang lights in this tree. Let me show you why. Let me show you this picture. Start out with this overall picture here. You can obviously see there, the bark's just freaking falling off. And that's just obviously one side of the tree. That's just kind of a closer side of the tree. And here's the major point that he pointed out to me. The actual trunk is split right there. If you can see that white line kind of going up and down on your screen, about in the center of the trunk. He says, as soon as you get freezing temperatures and there's any moisture at all, that moisture is going to get in that trunk. It's going to expand and it's going to destroy your tree and fall over. So you're probably going to be fine hanging lights, but taking them down will be very dangerous. And there's just another example of the tree coming apart. I said, okay, the last couple guys that have been by here have not been able to tell me what happened. What did I do to screw this tree up? How did it die? He said, the drought. I said, I have a well. I use my sprinklers all the time. He goes, yeah, it doesn't matter. You don't use them in the winter. We had a drought all through last winter as well. And you're just now seeing the effects of it. Plus we had a weak winter the year before. You're seeing the effects of that. It killed your tree. So Jean doesn't know yet. So as soon as she gets home, I'm going to tell her, hey, it's October here next week. We have to completely redo the show. No time to do it. So that'll be interesting to see how she takes that news. Pep says, I read the release, my friend. Great news. And heck yeah, it is. I'm so freaking excited about that. I can't get a break with this rain since last Saturday. It's rained almost every day here, and it's downpouring today. Rob, what part of the country are you in? I want to say you're Florida too, aren't you? I want to say Alabama. I forget what state you're in. Yeah, sucks, Rob. Sucks. So there's that. Let's talk about an upcoming interview. Let's talk about Alex versus Alex Campbell, and he is not in the chat today. But I emailed Alex Campbell, who is, let's see if I can find his name. Where's Alex Phillips is right there. I thought I was talking to Alex Campbell, but Alex Phillips, Patreon supporter. I emailed Alex Campbell because Alex is always in the chat, and I saw the word Alex. I'm like, I'm going to email Alex, see if he wants to come on the show. Wrong Alex. So Alex Campbell, if you watch us back later, what's up, Alex? So he emailed me back, said, hey, man, I don't have a Christmas company. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, oh, wrong Alex. I'm just used to talking to Alex Campbell. But Alex Phillips, I emailed him. Alex Phillips owns, Alex and Karen Phillips own the Zipper Stocking Company. So I sent them an email out and said, hey, you want to come on the show? I had them on the show, was it 4 years ago? It was either 2019, had to have been 2019. 2019 when I went to Trans World Expo. Whenever I went to Trans World Expo, I had them on the show because they were there. But they're going to come on for an interview. I said, hey, pick a date. I imagine it'll probably be sometime in October. I said, if October, November, whatever's fine. come on the show, and they are going to display their products. They told me, and I've already forgotten. They just got some new tech or something that they can do a bunch of neat things, like put your family's photograph on the stockings. So I think this is how it works. They'll correct me when they come on if I'm wrong. But I think you can put, hey, put a picture of your dog, and like, hey, this is the dog stocking. I know that because the stocking looks like our dog. Same thing for your kids or grandma or whatever. So they're going to come on the show. Alex Phillips, Patreon supporter, if I can move right there, going to come on the show. So that's going to be some time. Let's see here. Sorry to hear the bad news about the tree. I talked about the tree for 3 months now, thinking I could get away with it. And I had every plan to hang lights on there. This weekend, I was going to hurry up and get it over with. I'm like, this is awesome news, actually, because the tree's dead. There's no leaves. I don't have to wait till the end of October. I don't have to wait to Halloween or after to hang lights. I can just do it now. And I don't mind falling out of a tree. It's workplace occupation. But I'm not going to fall out of the tree because I knew the tree was dying and or dead-ish or just dead ahead of time. So the only good news out of this is it's on city property, because the guy that came out today goes, $1,000 to cut it down. Right? No, look where you're standing, man. It's city property. So the city, we'll see what they say, if they're going to charge me or not. They shouldn't. New York, that explains so much. You are getting what you just got. The hurricane came through your area, right? And you guys get so many nor'easters and everything up there too. The trio, no, but on the bright side, you get to make a new display. Here's my favorite thing about that tree, Pep. The major thoroughfare is 4 blocks down. You can see that tree 4 blocks down because it overhangs out towards the street, right? So I don't have the creative gene to make something that tall that would stick out above the street without it falling on the street. So I have no idea what I'm going to do. But you know what? Truthfully, that is when I come up with my best ideas. That's how I got my verticals. That's how I got my peacocks. That's how I got last year's tomato cages that they're made out of concrete rebar. So what's Reese saying? Yeah, you should put up a mega tree in place of it. I've thought about that. I've reached out. I think that was actually Rob's idea too. And then it's $500 to get the kit. I could do it. If I put a mega tree there, the one thing that's cool about the tree is you can see through it. It's opaque enough because there's no leaves on it that you can see the rest of the display. A mega tree right there, I don't think it would really work. We'll see. We'll see. So let's see what else we got coming up here. Oh, Rob, who has all sorts of awesome suggestions for videos to do. Shout out to you, Rob. Said, hey, Charlie, when are you going to do some walkthroughs? I want to see some walkthrough videos. So I filmed one yesterday. Just need to edit that. I don't watch a lot of walkthrough videos. I do, but I fast forward. I mute it, and then I kind of scribble. I want to see what I want to see. Wonder what that is. Oh, there's a commercial behind me. That was weird. Didn't expect that. Apparently, I have commercials stuck on that screen. I need to take that off. Yeah, it was playing some sort of. I was playing a Dillon's commercial. I could see on the screen what it was doing. It was playing a Dillon's is the name of our local Kroger store, grocery store. So, I need to take the ads off of that. So that's just me loading up a 3-hour card onto YouTube and then playing YouTube behind me. So I have the ability. I'm smart enough to know how to do green screen, but that's just an editing. I don't know how to do it live. Yeah, good times. So Rob, Menards is what I'm gonna be releasing next. That'll probably be Monday's video. I may hold that to next Saturday, but I'm gonna do it live next Friday. Anyway, it's gonna be next week's video. Tomorrow I'm gonna release a new short for the color washing LEDs that I'm gonna give away for Patreon guys next week. Charlie, if you come over, I would build the best giant make a Ferris wheel, but I don't do planes. Sorry. So speaking of planes, I'm gonna let my Patreon folk know about it, but otherwise I'm gonna keep it a secret. Gina and I got invited to go somewhere to film something for Christmas something. So I do. I have a lot of companies that reach out to me and say, "Hey, will you film?" This company didn't, but as an example, "Hey, will you film a marketing video for this?" And I will make those videos and I'll send them out. Nova Stella hires me. You Stellar hires me. Hot Moon, a bunch of other companies. But this company said, "Hey, we want to send you somewhere to film something." So look for that. It's going to be a little bit. I said my Patreon folks that are on here, you'll know all about it here in about a month. I'll release that information of who, what, where, and when. That's going to be neat. I'm excited about it. Gene's really excited about it. It's a good opportunity for us. So it'll be fun. Attach the strains coming down out of the ground from a tree and no stay strain on tree. You know, Steve, let me talk to Steve for a second. Steve, if you guys don't watch Steve's channel, watch Steve's channel. He just did a short video about his LED display, his pixel light display, rather. And Steve, your videos make me want to switch to pixels. I'm just going to be honest with you. You got it all nice and set up. And that was the video he just released. I think it was, I just watched it. I guess I didn't pay attention to release date. He's talked about how, hey, this is my first year doing it. And his display looks like he's been doing it for 30 years. He's got a legit kick butt display. So kudos to you, Steve. But I'm telling you, that tree's going to have to come down, and that might be what pulls my trigger. Oh, what am I? Another thing, I didn't even have this written down. If you guys want the exact same controller that I use, I got a hold of the owner. I'm like, hey, it's that season where people are gonna. Okay, I'll do it, wife. I'll do an extreme Christmas light show. And they reach out to me. It never fails. I guarantee you it's September 29th right now. So in the next 10 to 14 days, I'll get 30 emails. What I've gotten maybe 5 all year. Like, hey, where do you get your controller at? So I preempted that this year, and I reached out to Richard, the owner of the company, and I said, hey, I'm going to get these emails again this year. How many boxes do you have? Are you making boxes this year? He goes, yep, we are. This man has, I hope he doesn't. I hope Richard never watches this episode, because I got to brag about the guy. He has not raised his price in 13 freaking years, man. Yeah, it's still $500 for a 40 channel box. And that's why we bought them 13 years ago, because they were, when you do price it out per channel, it's so much cheaper than Ladorama or any other big box, not big box, but bigger names. So runs off the Prism system, Prism software, which he wrote. I'm not going to give his information out though in a live or in a video. If you are interested in that, email me, christmasoncrestline@gmail.com, and I will give you his contact information. But I don't want to give his phone number out, and then this video is out for 10 years or 30 years or however long YouTube keeps this video up, and he's getting phone calls 30 years from now. And he's in an old folks home then, and you can't answer the phone anymore because he can't hear the phone. So email me, and I'll give you his contact information if anybody's interested. Thanks, Christmas light. It is. It really just is. It is. So yeah, if anybody's interested in his, let me know. And if you're interested in what they look like, watch any of my walkthrough videos. I always show the boxes off. I think I've showed them in more detail last year than I normally do. Oh, new giveaway. Perpetual giveaway. So it's going to go now until the Super Bowl, but only for Chiefs games. So this week, the Chiefs take on, because I'm in Kansas, folks. I'm a Chiefs fan. Has nothing to do with Patrick Mahomes. I'm thankful he's my quarterback now. But I figure, hey, if Taylor Swift can have fun with the Chiefs, why can't we? Why can't we? So Laura, who's on here, known as Old Swifty. Yeah, she's a Swifty. She's not in the chat today. Scott got in there. Scott's like, nobody said anything to me in a while. I'm gonna go ahead and get in there. So Scott's in the giveaway. Scotty is in there. Oh, look at you, Scott. Look at you, keeping the magic alive. So if she asked me, and I said okay. She asked me because she's a Patreon member and she's a member of the Christmas Legend tier. So we're doing a Taylor Swift Christmas tree farm for her this year. I don't know what that's going to look like now with the tree gone, because I already have 95% of that programmed. But that's another thing about programming. If anybody does buy that box, it's Revival Control Systems is the name of the company. But I have no problem. I'll just give you whatever programs I have. I'll download and I'll send you my program so you don't start from scratch. I think I can download and send them. I should be able to. Anyway, I'll share my programming so you don't have to go from scratch. I have no problem with that. I don't charge because my programs aren't good enough to charge. Now, Jean wipes me off. Jean is just so much better at programming than I am. She just sees it better than I am. So anyway, Chiefs. And it has to be during a live. You can't go back and do it later after you've watched it. It has to be during a live so we know you didn't cheat and didn't get it. But everybody's in the chat right now. Tell me what you think the score is. You don't have to say the Chiefs will win if you think the Jets are going to win. You don't always have to say the Chiefs, even though I usually do. What is the final score in this weekend's contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Jets? If anybody gets it dead on correct, and I'll just come back and watch it. I'll write them now while we're in the chat, actually. If anybody gets it correct, you win something. I don't know what, because I just thought of this today. I'm like, this is going to be fun. And you know what? Next Friday, I'll announce what the winner is going to get. But you're going to get something, and that's going to go on each and every week. And yeah, so what do you guys think the Scott's going to be? Scott just won. Laughing out loud. So what does everybody think the score is going to be? I'll start out right now. I got the score being 27-17, and Gene's calling the score to 28-21. I actually don't know if the Jets will score that much. But fun fact, the Jets running back, Breece Hall, went to school with my daughter and played the same football team as my son. So we got a Kansas, Wichita homegrown connection. The guy just grew up about 2 blocks away from my house. So we got a connection to him. So I'm hoping he gets all the touchdowns. Shout out to Breece Hall. But yeah, what do you guys think the score is going to be? Monty's in there for 24-14. So Monty is at 24-14. Chiefs or Jets? Who do you think is going to win? Chad, that's Monty. Chad's got it 35-10. Chiefs, Jets. Rob's got 35-10. Okay, so Chad and Rob, same score. Scott Drees says 27-13 KC. So Monty's got the Chiefs winning. All right, so cool. Pepsi, you can get in there too if you want. I can always send you an Amazon gift card or something. Well, see, I know that, Monty. But I want Breece Hall to win just because he was buddies with my daughter and played on the same team as my son, and just about, I think they're 4 years apart. Breece, no, it's got to be more than that because Breece Hall's got to be 21 or 22. So yeah, I guess just 4 years older than my son. Pep's in there 31, Jets 23. Pep 31, 23 Chiefs. So like I said, I don't know you're gonna win, but we're gonna play this game every single week, every single live, just to have fun. And maybe we'll make it like Taylor Swift oriented or something. I don't even know. What do you guys think would be a good giveaway? I don't even know. Chiefs score, exact games of the winner. We talked about the Patreon giveaway next week. It's gonna be huge. If you guys aren't a Patreon member, join now. I mean, you get all, especially now's the fun time because you do get discount codes, if I can talk. So on the videos I do, on the reviews I do, there's almost always a 10% code. In fact, Nova Stella and Ustellar, I have pretty much lifetime codes with them because I do so much work for them. That's always going to be 10% off. But Patreon, I tell them, hey, I got a 30% off code. It's good for a few days. I got a 20% off code. It's good for a few days. So they always do get first dibs on that. So you get that. You get a Christmas card, which I'm running out of ideas of what to do. Normally, I have something to do with I've done it with taking a photograph with my dog in front of the Santa's workshop before. One year I was an elf, dressed as an elf. Last year I dressed as a cowboy because I like to wear cowboy hats all the time. So I don't know what I'm going to do this year. You guys have any ideas of what I can do for a card or Christmas card for this year? Also, what are you guys doing this weekend? I meant to ask you that. I always forget to ask you guys something at the beginning so we can have a dialogue about it. Reese is saying 21-35 Casey. Okay. So Reese, I think you're saying they're going to win 30. I think you're saying Casey's getting 35. And Jets are getting 21. That's Reese. Yeah, Brees Hall. What did I say? It's Brees Hall. I must have maybe I didn't. Breeze Hall is a B. Oh, I see what you're saying. I had him last year. So he tore his freaking ACL. And then, fun fact, he tore his ACL. And then Lawrence Phillips, who was our other running back, who actually replaced him after he went to Iowa, tore his ACL. So that's a high school team though. He's actually playing for Iowa now. What about Super Bowl? Oh yeah, let's do that. That's a great call. So if you would have asked me at the beginning of the season, I probably actually would have been tempted to say Jets just because of Aaron Rodgers. I don't think the Chiefs are going to get there this year. It's looking like Miami as a team to beat this weekend will be a huge. We actually play them this year in Germany. If you lock me down right now, I got to go Chiefs and I got to go. You got to go 49ers, don't you? Don't you have to go Chiefs 49ers? As an outlier, I would say Cowboys Miami. Even though Cowboys didn't look great last week, I got to go Chiefs San Fran. Dallas Miami from Rob. Rob saying Dallas v Miami. I think that's a good call. That would actually be a pretty fun Super Bowl, Dallas and Miami. See what other kind of time is it? Blue light, shorts tomorrow, tree update. I actually thought I had a ton of let's do this. It's staring right in front of me the whole time. So I like unboxings. I'm a sucker for them. So I had some company send me this. It's some sort of swag. They said, hey, we've noticed you've been reviewing our stuff. I think this is Lou Mary. I actually don't know who this is from. They said, hey, we want to know your sizes. What's your shirt size? What's your hat size? I don't have a hat size. Let's talk about fitted. So I'm like, it might be neat to do on the show. So let's see what all they sent me. House on Hollybrook. What up, House on Hollybrook? Okay. Well, I had higher hopes for the hat. Let's be honest. Yeah, it's gonna be Lemary. Is that two hats or is that just? That is two hats. Is that two hats? Or is that one really weird hat? Okay, look at that. Tell me you don't think there's two hats in there. Is that going to focus for me? I don't know if that's going to focus or not. Anyway, the brim here makes me think there's two hats in there. Okay, that is one hat. I thought there were two. That is such a thick bill for a hat. Anyway, so there's that. Yeah, what kind of shirt did they send me? There's something else in there? There is not. They sent me a. Okay, thank you, Lumary. Appreciate it. Maybe that will be a giveaway for the Chiefs. The Chiefs. Did you get a chance to read my email about garage door banners? No, I didn't, Monty. Normally, I'm pretty freaking good about answering my emails. Let me look at my email here right quick. Normally, I don't miss out on that, but unless you just sent it. I know we talked about banners, but I don't remember. Monty, I see your picture there, Monty, that you sent me of the red. I don't see it. Let me put in garage door banners, garage. I'll put garage in, see if that pops up anything. And Monty combined. Nope, I got nothing, Monty. I know we talked about it before, but I don't have an email from you on it. Weird thing about me is I don't delete emails. Yahoo, Google don't get on me to delete them. So why should I delete them? And they come in handy because I can just go back and click in Monty and Garage and see what pops up. So I don't. Oh, House on Hollybrook is in there. Boom. And House on Hollybrook, remind me your first name because I'm drawing a blank. What? I'm drawing a blank. I want to say Rob, but that can't. Carl. Freaking Carl. There we go. House on Hollybrook. Carl. I got you. So Carl. I was going to write you down for a Chiefs score, but we're not doing that. Carl's in there. Carl. Boom. I saw another score come in. Pep saying Dolphins and Cowboys. Okay, Pep's going down on that. Pep's Dolphin Miami. And then Dallas. Boom. 49ers. Ooh, that'd be a fun one too. If the Niners take away Tyreek in that one, they might have that game actually. So Scott's saying 49ers and the Dolphins. I think that actually might be the right pick. Dolphins and Lions. Steve, look at you. Steve, Dolphins, Lions. Boom. That's a good little pick. That's a good little pick. They beat my Chiefs the first week of the season, so kudos to them. And I don't mind losing when people step up to us. You know why? Because we did a lot. I lived through the Tyler Thigpen years, folks. We went 2-14 that year. With Tyler Thigpen as our quarterback, and I tell you, I've never had so much fun in a season watching the Kansas City Chiefs as I did that year because we were winning every game and we lost in a new and unique way every year or every game. I'm sorry. So it was fun. They are scrappy. So yeah, I thought I had tons of stuff to talk about. Turns out I'm out of stuff to talk about. What else would you guys like to talk about? Bro, I'm gonna start hanging some roof lights tonight. Start hanging roof lights tomorrow. Hopefully I can be halfway done by Sunday. Doubt it. Chiefs play a night game this week against the Jets. So that will give me all day to hang lights there. They are 3-1. Yep. They are. They're doing pretty decent this year. Good for them. Fun fact, Barry Sanders is from here in town as well. And he's their, obviously we all know, maybe Pepsi doesn't, but the rest of us know who Barry Sanders is. He is a Hall of Fame running back, I believe 9 seasons for the Detroit Lions. I think he was number 3 pick in the draft. That was a good draft too. Heck of a draft. We got him, and we got Aikman. I think he came for that draft. That was a good draft that year. So yeah. What you guys want to talk about? Gonna hang lights. Gonna hang. That's what we're talking about. My roof. So where am I at in the house? So above me, the roof has to be redone. They just sent the insurance check, and I'm like, shoot. Hey guys, Christmas light show. Can I have permission, please, to wait till spring to put a new roof on? They say, yeah, sure, no problem. So we don't have any leaks or anything, just tree damage from a storm over the spring. So yeah, so I had to have that conversation. I follow, yeah, okay, well, good. I think Barry Sanders is the greatest running back of all time. My second favorite to Bo Jackson. Look at you. I was just talking to my son about Bo Jackson because Deion Sanders is in the news so much right now at the University of Colorado. And I'm like, you got Deion Sanders and you got Bo Jackson. The only 2 guys in my lifetime who are awesome at both football and at baseball. So Deion, of course, played for the Falcons. He did too, but for the Atlanta Braves. And then Bo played for the Raiders. And he played for Kansas City Royals for his baseball team. So yeah, just talking about him. Put in Halloween stuff and sneaking in Christmas stuff. Nice. Now, Steve, do you do like what other people do for your Pixel show? Do you put in like a spider Coro and then later switch that out with a Santa Claus Coro, or how do you do that? It looks like Home Depot and Lowe's had a lot of stuff out. Yeah. And what I did, Rob, for that is I looked at my videos last year, and I don't normally do this, but I did this year. Which video had more views last year? And Menards had more views. So I did a walkthrough of Menards. Now here's a story about Menards. Last year, I'm sitting there and I'm filming. I'm like, it's going to be neat. That was the first one I did. I'm like, it's going to be neat. And I'm sitting there and I'm filming and I'm talking and I'm like, hey, this product and that product. And this gal says, what are you doing? And caught me off guard. First thing that came out of my mouth, I'm like, I'm filming a commercial for Menards. And I heard what I said, and she gave me a look, and I'm like, yeah, I heard me say it too. I'm not filming a commercial for Menards. I have a YouTube show, and I'm going to do a walkthrough. But by the time I started to say that second sentence, she was already walking away. I'm like, okay. So I'm still filming. She didn't tell me to stop filming, still filming. And, hey, buddy, what are you doing? I'm like, got a YouTube show, filming. I know I said commercial. Don't know why I said commercial, but I'm filming for my YouTube show. If you'd like me to delete it, that's fine. I can stop filming. He goes, oh, no. We just get people who come in and film for competitors, and we just don't want you doing that. I'm like, nope. You can look me up. I had my Christmas on Crestline shirt on and everything. And they didn't. So I'm like, this time, Matt Menards, nobody said anything to me adversely, but I didn't do any talking this year. I just filmed, thinking maybe I can get away without getting in trouble this year. So I got, I probably won't do Target this year, but I'll still do Home Depot and I'll still do Lowe's. My Lowe's has nothing for Christmas out yet. It's all Halloween stuff, but Menards had all their Christmas stuff out. So did that. Bozos, well played, Rob. Well played. He was also in, fun fact, Lethal Weapon part. Was it part 1 or part 2? I think it was part 1. No, it's part 2. Commercial where Murtaugh goes back to his house. He was, what's the name of that ship? I almost want to say Husqvarna, but that's not it. Anyway, he goes back to his house to watch the video of a family video of a ship, and yeah, it was Lethal Weapon part 2. But yeah, Nike Bose Nose commercials in that. Even Walmart stepped up. Walmart's doing some weird things right now online. What up, Charlie? You're late. You know what? Plenty of time. What's up, Charlie? I appreciate one Charlie to another. I appreciate it, Charlie. No, I was going to, but too late by now. Just spiders, spider web, arches, piece stakes, and matrix. I met Mr. Peace one time. He was at the, for those that don't know what piece stakes are, there was a guy, the Peace family were on the Great Christmas Light Fight. I'm going to say 6 years ago. They made their own DIY stakes that had pixels on it, and they put them in the ground. They called them Peace Stakes because that was their last name, and that's what he's talking about. But he was at the Trans World Expo a few years back. Charlie's getting in on the action. Merry Autumn Weakness. Okay, that's clever. Good job there. Let me put you in the big wheel of names there. Charlie. So we're not going to get up to the $80 today. So we are just going to give the one light away today. Let me close some windows here. We're just going to give the one light away today, and that's fine. Hobby Lobby has they do. They really do. I just feel weird about film. I went to Hobby Lobby 2 years ago or last year to film, and their hallways or pathways, whatever you want to call them, are so freaking narrow, and there's always 39 60, 70, and 80-year-olds in there. Excuse me, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Pardon me, ma'am. Don't put me on camera, Sonny. Okay, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. I just feel awkward in there. I feel like I'm bothering everybody. So I don't film in there. And they just do. They just do, Carl. My local Walmart is slacking on the Christmas stuff as of right now. Here's what I don't like about Walmart. About their Christmas lights is they never match colors. So I used to do a lot of work with Angela from Creative Displays. She's just up the road in Kansas City. And she actually had to pay for and to lock in her Christmas colors, her colors of her blue, her red, and her green. Because you know how there's everybody says there's 16 million different colors you can choose from through RGB, and there are. That precise color algorithm, I'll say, you have to lock that in. Otherwise, they just give you blue. It's going to be slightly off, and they never match their colors year to year. That's why if I get something 1 year and I need more, I'm always there the first week they have them out to get their leftovers from the year prior. So that will match. But you wait even 2 weeks where all that stuff's gone, you won't match. And I could not find. I went to like 8 different Walmarts last year. I needed green wired white LEDs. That's it. Green wired white LEDs. They had white wire everywhere. No green wire. No green wire online. I'm like, come on. Green wire is the number one color because it blends in with everything, all the houses, all the bushes. So, I have a Canadian Tire for Norma lights. Always match. Canadian Tire. I hear great things about it. He hasn't been in this chat, and I don't think he's been in this year actually, but drawing a blank. Thank good. Yvette, Mark and Yvette. It's Saliba. I think I call him Saliba. But they're always bragging about Canadian Tire. It's where they picked up their LED Pros at. If you guys don't have the LED Pro, is that right? The Lightorama. What's Lightorama's tool called? The LED. Oh, the Light Keeper Pro and the LED Keeper. LED Keeper. If you don't have the LED Keeper, freaking get the LED Keeper. I appreciate the fact that it works like it's supposed to. It's bright yellow, so it's not black. It's not where you sit something down that's black with all your other tools. You come back and everything's black. I don't know where it's at. It's bright yellow. I love everything about that. And we had the owner of the company on a few years back. Interviewed him. Super nice guy. Lightorama. Absolutely get that freaking tool. If you don't have that tool and you're hanging LED lights or incandescent lights, and you just throw them away because you can't fix them, you're costing yourself money. It's a $25 tool, and it will pay for itself in the first 15 minutes you own it. Has anyone tried the incandescent floodlights on the corners of your house for your Christmas light display? I saw them in a display somewhere. Incandescent floodlights. Oh, on the corners of your house. Yeah, I used to do that all the time. For incandescent, you can get not really colored lights because they just have a film on them. But I used to do blue and green and red and all that. That's why I have all my floodlights now. I can RGB. In fact, I moved them, didn't I? I had some new lights sitting behind the camera that I forgot all about till right now that I still have to film a review on them. So I'll be doing that instead of hanging lights on my house today. So completely forgot about that. So thank you. Who said that? Reese. Thank you, Reese, for reminding me. I need to finish that review. I've done the unboxing and I've assembled them. So they are a daisy chain floodlight from a company, and that hired me to do a review on them. I'll probably actually also do a review on this show for them if they turn out to be neat, like I think they will. I like their new heat displacement that they have on the back of it. Lowe's makes their own now, I think. Greener. See, they do. Well, I don't know what it said Menards, but Menards sells a lot of Philips products. But yeah, black's okay too. I don't mind black. So what's my watch telling me? Okay, so let's go ahead and do the giveaway. Here's who I have in the giveaway. If you're not in the giveaway, let me know because maybe I missed you. I got Craig, I got Monty, I got Ben, I got Steve, I got Scott. I got Carl, and I got Charlie. So we're gonna do inbox one of these. Oh, hold the phone. Chad just came in with 3 new entries. Let me put Chad in here 3 times. Chad, and Chad. Now, Chad, I gotta ask you. I think I've actually asked you this before, or at least I've made fun of the name before. What do you think about? And Chad, you just have the 3, right? You have not entered into 4th. That was Scott, Monty, Craig. Yep. Okay. I love that the Chad in who's Tom Green, and he is in the movie Road Trip. I freaking love that character. Yes, only 3. Gotcha. So I love the Chad, not the hanging Chad, not Florida hanging Chad, but the Chad. Tom Green. That is the last movie I can remember being in the theater and crying. I'm laughing so hard. That was awesome. Nope. Hold the phone. Carl's coming in there with 5 more entries. Carl's coming in there. You got 1 right now. I'm gonna give you 5 more. Carl, and then Carl, and then Carl, and then Carl, and then you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do another Carl. Boom. 5 more entries. Total 6 in there for you. Boom. I got you. So I will say, again, I think a video messed up on the speaker. So this can do, you do the flame effect. Are they gonna focus on it? It's probably not. I got the focus weird on it, so it's gonna do the flame effect. It can also do on all the time, and you can have it off and just have the music going. And you can, it's got I go over this in the last part of the video, but I didn't play that today. So you can play, you can pause, short press the volume, the negative volume, and that skips to the previous song. Same thing with the positive button that fast forwards to the next song, and then you have to long press to get the volume up or down. And you can pair if you want to buy more. They are $40 a piece or $80 for a pair. I bought 5 of them. Turns out they're pretty neat because you can pair them all and you can have super triple stereo going. It's pretty neat, and they're a nice little speaker. I don't have any problems with them at all. Scott still has this in the bag. So yeah, they're a neat speaker, and we ended up getting these because for our anniversary this year, we took the whole family to not an Airbnb, but a Vermo, which is a vacation rental in Oklahoma, and they had these out there on this deck overlooking the water. And they looked like a flame. I thought they were dang neat. And I'm like, you know what? As soon as we get home, I'm buying those. And I think this is actually a different version than what we had, because the one we had on the lake automatically went on and off every night with dusk until dawn. And I cannot find an LED speaker that had an automatic dusk till dawn option like the one we had in Oklahoma did. But these, I'm like, yeah, I have to get these. So they're just triple fun. So I enjoy everything about them. No, you know, let me tell you a little story about Fiona. No, never mind. That's a different movie. That's a different movie. All right, so let me share my screen here right quick with y'all. Present, share screen, and wheel of names. Let me share that. So let me jump them all up here. Let me shuffle them. Boom, they have been shuffled. So let's gonna see who wins here. Boom. All right. So here we go. Who's gonna be the big winner? Who's gonna be the winner? The winner of this flame, is it gonna be Ben? Is gonna be Ben. It's gonna be me. Ben is the big winner. Look at the Ben. Very cool. Ben has won today. Boom. Congratulations, Ben. Congratulations, Ben. Ben is the winner. Man, that's it. I just laugh with you guys every freaking week. I just love chatting with you guys, man. Congratulations. Congratulations. Sorry, Scotty. Rob, thumbs up. Congrats. Congrats. Now, what I want you to do, Ben, is there is a link to this speaker in the video's description. So if you're like, hey, this is a really cool speaker, come back and let everybody know. If you're like, hey, this speaker sucks, Charlie, what were you thinking? Come back and you're like, hey, it's okay. Come back. Just let us know. Just because I like something doesn't mean you guys have to like it. I love that we have honest opinions on here, and I don't take anything personally. You can assault me as much as you want. Just ask my wife. So, yeah. So, Ben, I'm pretty positive I have your, I got your, let me close out of this screen. Yeah, that's okay. Let me double, triple check that I do have your shipping information real quick. Let me do that. Boom, stop sharing. Cool. I believe I'm 95% positive that yours is up to date. But I do want to double, triple check. I have you, and I won't say your full address or where you're at, but I have you with the first four numbers of your address is 2010. So you let me know if that's still correct, and I'll get this shipped off to you. It'll be in the mail on Monday. So if 2010 is correct, and boom, you're in there. Ben, fun fact, also a Patreon member. So I don't have to tell him, hey, Ben, email me your address, because I already have it. So he and Scott and who else is in here as a Patreon member? What, Alan? What's up? Missed the announcement. What? Hey, Alan, real quick. Who's going to win the Chiefs game this Friday? We are doing a giveaway for the exact score. They're taking on the Jets Sunday night. So give me that. And who's your Super Bowl prediction? Good to see you, Alan. So we actually have 5 or 6 folks in here that are Patreon folk. Very cool. So that's going to be a giveaway. So if you get the exact Chiefs score, that's going to be each and every week, folks, and it has to be during the live. Then you're going to win something. Don't know what, because I kind of just threw it together today. I'm like, let's be fun. Let's have some fun with Taylor Swift. And no, I'm not going to give you Taylor Swift concert tickets because she's done in America, or so my kids tell me. Boom. Okay. I'll get it in the mail to you Monday. So yeah, man, we have had a blast. What time is it? Yeah. Congratulations, Ben, and thank you for all your condolences. Chiefs 22. Oh, nice score. Fun fact. No, that's 24-12. I was gonna say there has been a 22-12 score before, but no, that was the Dallas Cowboys beat my Kansas City Chiefs 24-12. 99, I'm gonna say. Why I remember that, I have no idea. But Alan, saying 22-12 Chiefs. Steve, look at you. All right, Steve. Steve, you have a Super Bowl prediction, but no score yet. So you are saying 52-17 Chiefs. Could. Yes, thank you so much. Actually, my roof's pretty easy. I have a very, it's not a flat roof, but I have a very low pitch roof. This might actually be pretty accurate. That actually might be too steep. That's too steep. I'm gonna say my roof is like that. So I actually don't know roofs. I don't know pitches. Yeah, I don't mind the Cowboys. My mom's a Cowboy fan, but my dad's my favorite. Just kidding. So yeah, man, I think that's gonna wrap us up for today. So we had the big announcement about the University of Michigan breakthrough for LED. So that's going to be cool. I think that's going to save us all a ton of money over the next 3 years. We have the big announcement coming through Patreon. That'll be in the next month. Join us on Patreon, folks, though. We got Christmas cards coming out. I still need a theme yet. If you have a theme for me, let me know what theme you want me to do. We have a bunch of cool stuff coming on October 1st. January 1st, or when I get a bunch of new people on, and I'm happy with that every year. It's not why I do this, but yeah, this is our busy time of the year. So join us on Patreon. We're going to be giving away permanent LED color washing lights next live for our Patreon only. Just saying, you did 41-10 over Bears. Yes, I wanted 51-0, and I called my shot before the game to my wife because I wanted to beat the Jets 70-20. I wanted to say, "Hey, Jets, good job winning by 50." We won by 51. Whatever. My buddy of mine is a Broncos fan, and even though we've, knock on wood, owned the Broncos for the last 14 straight games, he says, "Hey, it's okay. Not everybody can win Super Bowls back to back." I'm like, So until we do that, I got to hear that. So I'm all for winning again this year. I was working on Nightmare Before Christmas decorations. Works for both holidays. Yes, it does. I'm not a huge Tim Burton guy, but that movie actually obviously does. Yeah, 100%. So yeah, that's about it for me today, guys. Check out the links in the video's description if you want this light. If you want to join us on Patreon, if you want us to be a channel member like Rob is. Rob's a channel member. And I think Crepe was in here earlier. Is Crepe in here still? I haven't seen him talk in a while. But Crepe's a channel member. You can see the little hashtag by his names. I'm not sure what kind of symbol that is. But Rob's got one too. Boom. That's how you know you're a channel member. You can be a channel member, get the perks there. But yeah, help support the show. I got nothing else for you guys. In case you guys got something else for me, I got nothing. So we're going to come back next Friday. That'll be a Patreon only. We'll have some new announcements then, probably. I don't know. We always have announcements. So yeah, I'm going to say we do. That's about it for me today, guys. Oh, last announcement. Congratulations to Bob DeFazio. I want to say Bob DeMarco for some reason. But Bob DeFazio is our newest Patreon member. He's going to have a shout out coming out in 2 weeks in a new video. But we got, where we at? Steve Richburg got a blank space right there for him. Blank space right there for your name. That's about it for me today, guys. Boom. Appreciate you, Rob. Appreciate you. Boom. I'll see you guys. That's about it for me today, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Wrong one. Rookie mistake. Where's it at? There we go.